somewhere, you're on a boat, and you have the power to save one person between Dorothy and
Nengi.
Oh, you just made my heart melt. Also, you're the best. Take care.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay, if you have been looking for me, I am not in my house. I left my house since morning. I carry my bed, I carry my duvet, I carry my blanket and my pillow. And I went inside Instagram and I pitched my tent between CMC Moto, Oga CMC Moto, and our Oga Bobo that is risky. It was happening because that is the place where everything went down. If you don't have data at this moment in time, if you did not have data this today, you have missed the mass boss that was going on. I'm like, bring it on, people, bring it on. Bring it on. Hey! Before we go into the gist proper, I'm gonna say a big congratulations to Tochi Official. That is his Instagram name. He posted this on his Instagram story that he is now the brand ambassador to Clarin the Blonde Skincare. Yes, so he posted this and said, excited to join Clarin the Blonde Skincare family as a brand ambassador. Can't wait to show you guys all the amazing things we have in stock. Clarin the Blonde Skincare is dedicated to give your skin that natural glow that it deserves. Are you ready to go on this journey with me? Then stay tuned. Congratulations to Tochi. Now from Tochi we move over to Watoni. I love calling her that way because it sounds more like Gedoni. So Watoni raised a lot of concerns because she posted this stuff on social media, on Instagram, and said that a lot of people have been coming on her Instagram DM to say stuff about her, like thread stuff and all that. I'm like, again, like, why won't these people rest? On top, big brother, let us take it easy. Meanwhile, Watoni has also gone in her usual fashion. You know, she's always the one that goes to meet all these ex-housemates when all her former housemates, when they come out. Yes, she was one of the people to meet Prince. She went to meet Tricky T. Now she has gone to meet Ozo. So yeah, that is Watoni for you. Talking about meeting people for the first time, this clip got me excited. This actually happened the very first time Prince came out of the house. The very first time he was meeting his family outside after he was evicted from the Big Brother Naija house. So see his sister, see his brother, the way Prince ran to meet his brother. The funny thing in this video is Kid Wire has never met Prince's family before. But the way he just ran to hug them is really, really funny. And I like as if he's met them before. From Kid Wire, we go over to Ozo again. You guys saw that clip I put at the beginning of this video. So yeah, that is Ozo. So that you see why I said some of these interviewers are quite unprofessional. Like, why would you even ask him that question? And Oga Ozo too now said he will save Nengi and allow whatever that will happen to the ship to happen to Dorothy. Now, why do I... You see, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I posted a video and I told you guys how much of his response has been changing about Dorothy from the first interview he did with Ebuka and the ones he's having now, because basically people have fed him, just like Kid Wire and the rest. A lot of people have told him, oh, this one said this about you, this one said this about you. But then he's always saying, do not let public perception, whatever, you know. But then this question, first of all, I feel is uncalled for. Secondly, I feel if it's me, I would have applied some tact to answer this kind of question. I would never say I'm saving this one or I'm not saving this one, because it will just bring a lot of backlash. But then again, you all know that that's where his heart is. His heart is with Nengi. Yeah, so let's move over to Erica. Yes, the happening baby in town. Erica baby. Now, why do I say Erica? Because this whole boss between this Oga CMC and our Bobo that is risky is all because of Erica. I gave you guys the background story earlier this morning. I told you what happened, how this guy, if you want to see that everything, the background of everything that happened, please check on my previous video. I'll link, I think I'll just leave the link to that in the description box for you guys to see. Now, let's talk about now. So after the whole thing that this man said, so Bobrisky now entered the chat. See what he said. He said, tell that CMD, this is not like the first thing, I'm just gonna read it randomly. He said, tell that CMD or CMS, whatever he calls his name, to sit down when queens like me, a queen like me is talking. You think opening your mouth, wow, to promise millions is easy? Oga, fulfill your debts. Listen to me, CMS are being a CMD. You are broke. When people that have money is talking, okay, let me talk like him. When people that have money is talking, please hide your ugly head like cow. Oh, head like cow leg. Lots of these boys are broke, I beg. You see why I want you girls to be careful of the kind boys that enter your DM? They are chewing gum boys. How much is 2 million that you use your own mouth to promise? Stupid thing. My name is Talk and Do. Now, Mr. Oga CMC now replied him or her and said, I will tag all. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. I'm not gonna read this reply. You can see it for yourself. Then Bobrisky now replied and said, tell that CMS or CMD that if he upset me more, I will top extra 1 million to Erica ASAP. He mad? Is he mad? Is he mad? Hey, who wants his money? He is okay. If nobody work for your money, why come out to promise what you cannot do? Broke boy, you better let me hook you up with sugar daddy. Audio money everywhere. Erica doesn't need your money. Till now I haven't met Erica, but did what I did just to support my girl, not for anything in return. When will men like you stop helping people to get when will men like you stop helping to get a return from ladies? Okay, you don't jam today, you don't know who you want fight with. Yeah, I will drag you like I passed my neighbor generator. Some of the things they said there, I don't read it because they're kind of like explicit. So this one now replied, he still said, I think this is still Bobrisky talking. Okay, listen to me, if you are broke. Okay, this is the first one Bobrisky put out. He said, listen to me, if you are broke, don't make empty promises. The truth is, you can't come out and promise Erica money and after 3 weeks you haven't sent her the money. Stop cloud chasing. Those of you calling out Erica's management, you are stupid. Promise money you can't send out immediately, not the one that will take you 100 years to pay. Her manager has a right to call out whosoever hasn't fulfilled his or her promise. You can't use someone's name to cloud chase just because you want to get notice. This is rubbish. Now this guy now replied, no matter the billions you make from being okay. You're gonna read it yourself. Those places I put red, you're gonna read it yourself. You can never attain respect from normal human beings except See, most of these things are kind of like explicit. All I know is there's been a lot of basbos. There's been a lot of basbos between these two people. At some point, the guy, in fact, as I'm talking to you now, this Oga CMC has gone on live with some other person and was apologizing. Now, the blogger that actually brought up this whole Big Brother Naija thing, claiming that this guy is sponsoring Big Brother Naija housemates, has come out to apologize to Erica and the elite. And I'm gonna read what she wrote. She said, Dear Erica, nothing that happened came from any form of hate towards you. I, Pepper Room, and CMC only have pure love towards you. It's really crazy that the love we have for you is what is bringing hate to us now. I also want to apologize on behalf of CMC for the word he used towards you. It never came from a place of hate but from anger, which doesn't make it right still. CMC is not a man of hate for anyone or anything. Please find it in your heart to forgive him. Love is what brought him to you, and love for you he still has. Dear elites, please forgive CMC for whatever he did. It was never hate. Please forgive him. CMC does not deserve any form of hate. Please direct the hate towards me, Pepper Room. Not that I deserve it, but because I can't watch him take it, so please put the hate on me. Also because I brought BBN to his house, please forgive CMC. CMC is love and love is CMC. Love Erica and so does CMC, and that will never change. Pepper Room and CMC. What do I think about the situation? Now, first of all, the guy messed up. Point blank. He wouldn't have gone on that live to say all those things he said. Secondly, he should actually come out in a live. I think that I heard he's actually on live right now. Come out and apologize to Erica, because Erica did not do anything to you. You promised her money. Let's get this straight. You know, a lot of people were like, oh, Ezine boy, it has to be an endorsement or anything. No, I was on that live. I know what I'm talking about. This guy came out. He promised Erica money. He said that when Erica comes out, whether she wins or not, he's gonna give her, the first thing he's gonna do, give her 2 million naira. Then they can talk about endorsement and the car, and then they're gonna talk about endorsement. Now he's changing it. He'll give her 500k, and then they will have to sign a contract and give her terms and conditions before the 1.5 million will come, which is part of an endorsement or whatever he said it is. You know what? I'm going to put a clip. Thank God for Instablog Naija. They actually put out a clip of what happened in that live. I'm going to put that at the end of this video for you to confirm that this guy actually did promise Erica money without any strings attached, because he actually said it's free. The 2 million is for her to do whatever she wants to do, not for her to work for him, nothing like that. For her to just collect 2 million and enjoy. Then they will talk about endorsements later. So him coming out and doing this, I will fault him on that. He shouldn't have, because he's tarnishing his brand's image. For me now, let's say I'm to work with him. Do you think I will be encouraged to work with him? No, sir, I wouldn't, because tomorrow I might be the one that will be dragging like I passed your neighbor generator. Now, on Erica's part, Erica has never come out to say anything. So for him to even be throwing all those insults at Erica is quite uncalled for. Yeah, that's my own 2 cents in this whole matter. But Bobrisky, when this guy today replied Bobrisky, I was like, ele gidi go. You can never shame the shameless. Like, why would you, Bobrisky, our bobo that is risky, the one man mopo? Hey God. See, I just read some of it, because a lot of it are like, the words there are not really, really nice, because I don't want YouTube to come and be telling me, giving me warning, you know. But Bobrisky won this round. I'm just gonna give it to him. Bobrisky won this round. In fact, he said at some point, Bobrisky was like, if you don't have data, go and get data, because today it's gonna be him versus CMC. I kid you not. If you want to know exactly what happened, go to Bobrisky's page, go to this guy's page, CMC Motors or whatever it is. You will find the full gist here and enjoy the basmos. Yes. Now, away from all that, let's talk about Big Brother in what happened in the house. So last night, Laycon made a very shocking revelation to his fellow housemates, where he revealed that his genotype is SC, which is also a form of sickle cell anemia, something like that, but it's not the SS type, it's the SC. You know, it had a lot of us going to Google to find out about it. He says he is basically what SC is, he got the S hemoglobin from one parent and got the C hemoglobin from another parent. That does not mean he doesn't have crisis like the SS people have, you know. So it kind of like puts everything into perspective right now for me. It kind of like makes me love him more. I don't know, call it empathy. I know it's definitely not pity. I don't pity Laycon at all. I have empathy towards him, because I'm a human being, he's a human being, and we are all human beings. So why wouldn't I? You know, I felt for him, and I got, how do I put it? I got my respect for him kind of drew, and that makes me, some of the things I remember that has happened to him in that house, when I remember it, it kind of like puts, I don't know, it kind of like makes me feel some type of way. But I feel he's courageous that he did not play this card, or he did not come out to the house and be like, oh, I have this. You also should also know that this is not a form of sickness or anything. It's just a genotype, and he is good. He is really, really good. And he said he didn't want to tell anybody, because he doesn't want the pity party. He doesn't want that at all. Now, I see a lot of blogs coming out to say, oh, that he told Erica and Erica used it against him. And Erica said something along the line when she was angry that Saturday night, said something along the lines of, for 1 week you've not taken your medication, something will happen to you before you're 50. Now this is the narrative these people are putting out. Now I have never supported Erica in whatever that happened that Saturday, but one thing I will tell you, I watched everything that happened firsthand. It's not somebody that come to tell me. I remember that statement that Erica made. It was when V came to her and told her that she has not had her medication, because you remember V wasn't feeling fine, so she was supposed to have her medication, and Erica was supposed to go to Big Brother because she was the head of house to go get her medication. That was why Erica made that statement. It was never directed at Laycon. So let's be guided. Let's stop this pity party. Laycon does not need this pity. He said it himself. He does not want this pity. He is a very intelligent, smart guy who deserves to win. But this pity party some of his fans are putting out, it ain't right. It ain't right at all. So moving on. So Lipton came to the house today. We saw Omoshola. We saw Kim Opera. It was a fanfare. It was real Owambe. They were dressed up in their native attires. First of all, they were asked, because today is World Peace Day. Who knew? To kind of like put out a presentation talking about somebody maybe they've heard, or somebody that they've lost, maybe they've had issues with a person, and each of them came out and talked about it. I think Dorothy talked about a friend, a client turned friend, and Nengi talked about her uncle, forgiving her uncle. I think Neo also talked about a friend. I think Chike is his name. V talked about a friend, and Laycon wrote his to whomever it may concern. So it was really a great moment to see them do that. And the second part, they gave them traditional attires to represent where they are from, and they were to present a speech about peace and all that. Unfortunately for Dorothy, her dress did not size her, but baby girl said, not today, nothing is gonna stop me, and she put on that her Owambe dress. Even that her Owambe dress was still not closing properly. Baby girl has added some flesh, and so it was all fun. There was a band, they danced. Each of them had their own moments. Dorothy, Nengi, Neo, see that Laycon's dance, that his spinning dance, I gotta learn how to do that. V, it was a real Owambe. I was in my house and I was dancing. Yeah, I know I said I'm not in my house before. I went to Instagram to go and watch Bobrisky and CMC, but this night I've come back to my house. So yeah. So after all the basketballs, I came back to Parade with the Big Brother Naija ex-house. Did I say ex-housemates? The Big Brother Naija top 5 finalists. So at the end of it, Big Brother later came and told them that all of them are winners. Now this is where it go bust your brain. All of them won, and they all won ₦1 million each. And not just that, people of God, they won 1 year influencer deal with Lipton iced tea. So these guys are cashing out on the daily. Who says being top 5 is not an achievement? Who says that? This one is just a time for them to cruise and relax and be taken care of. So basically that's what has been happening in the Big Brother house. And yes, Dorothy is the current head of house. When Big Brother asked her, do you accept to be the head of house? And she said, with my full chest, the dice can't stop me now. Yesterday, through to today, Laycon was the head of house. Previously, V was the head of house. Tomorrow it might be Neo, and I think on Friday or Saturday might be Nengi. So they all have 24 hours to be head of house. So congratulations to all of them. So that's it from me, people of God. Thank you so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not subscribed, you know what to do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your girl Azine Williams, and I need to go and take water because I'm thirsty. Okay guys, take care of yourselves and have yourselves a very good day. Bye guys.
Because of I respect love so much, Erica, you have my support. Yeah. I will do my best. I promise you my best. Even if you leave that house tomorrow, you win 2 million naira from CMC cash. I promise you more endorsement though.